on? You ain't seeing things. That's right. I'm cooking in the kitchen. Trying to make some dehydrated meals. Let's get that. Alright, that looks good. I'm trying to make some dehydrated meals for 2012. I'm on vacation starting tomorrow. So 11 days of straight vacation. As you can tell, t-shirt, sleepy pants. You see that a lot when I'm on vacation. And, you know, I figured now that I have time, I can dedicate some needed time making my own meals, because it's cheaper in the long run, because if you make your own stuff, you can make a whole bunch of it, and you can mix and match all your different meals, and you can eat what you want instead of spending like $7 or $8 on a meal, when $7 or $8 can actually make 4 meals at home. So I went out, and I want to give a shout out to Battlefish 5. He's got a great how-to series, and all 3 of these recipes that I'm making today are from his site, so I'm going to put the link somewhere on the bottom. And if you look in the information page on this video, I'll have a direct link to his YouTube page, so you can see all the wonderful meals that he's got out for you, so you can do it on your own. It's the Hungry Hammock Hanger series. And there's 3 that I want to try. One is spaghetti and meat sauce, which I'm using elbow macaroni just because I like it better. The spaghetti stuff, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get it in this pot. So elbow macaroni seems to be the way to go for that. So slight variation. And I'm going to make lentils and rice, which looks really easy and looks damn good too. And I'm going to make, what the hell is it called? Oh, red beans and rice. That looks fantastic. A little more involved than some of the other recipes, but that's gonna make some good food. So I'm gonna start cooking, finish up this meat, and start cooking up the macaroni and stuff. And I'm gonna take you on a small little voyage into me cooking and dehydrating, because I really haven't had any of those types of videos out. And once again, I want to thank Battlefish 5, you the man, for these meals. And I'm going to test these meals out and see how they taste. And if they're awesome, they're going to join me on some future backpacking trips in 2012. Because if you dehydrate your own meals, they're good for at least a year. And I'm going to keep them in the refrigerator, so that's probably going to be good for 2 years. But I don't think they're going to make it that long. And I want to address something on my last video when I was making the do-it-yourself pot. I switched out the ring. I kept calling this Four Loco, but it's really Four Loco, F-O-U-R. Had a sped moment, but I'm going to defend that sped moment by saying that I tried this drink before I cut the can, and it was so nasty, it made me illiterate. That's what I'm sticking to. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There you go. So Four Loco. Still nasty, still crap-ass drink. Yeah, that's some good eatings. That'll work. That'll work just fine. Now you may notice during, I got some sauce in my nose. You may notice during the way I prepare certain things, you may disagree with, or I could do a better way. Probably right. This is my way. I mean, everyone's got their own way. So, you know, hike your own hike, cook your own meal, stuff like that. So don't get in a tizzy. I'm just trying to bring information to you about certain things you could do in the hiking world. If you want to take the advice, take it. If not, doesn't matter. I'm still going to cook. I'm still going to hike, and I'm still going to do whatever I want to do. But I figured I'd throw it out there and give you links to other people who kind of have their own little niche in the backpacking community as far as meals and hiking gear and stuff like that. So this is just one of the things I'm trying to offer for free to the hiking world. Things that I've picked up along the way that I thought would be nice to share with other people. So again, hike your own hike, cook the way you want to cook, and have fun. Alright, I'm going to continue cooking and dehydrating stuff, so peace. Turned out that it came out to be about 5 servings, and putting 2 servings on one tray was kind of condensed, and I didn't think it was going to dehydrate that well. So what I did was I kind of just redistributed everything, and hopefully it's a lot more space in there so the dehydrator can dehydrate it properly, and probably a little quicker. So I'll see how that goes. Let's put this bad boy on. Crank it out to the highest setting. Plug her in. And we'll see how that turns out. Oh, she's purring. Sweet. Well, good morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. But I think this is done. Let's take a look. That's what she looks like. Yeah, nice and brittle. About 9 hours. So I'm going to collect all these things, and then I'm going to package them and start the next meal. So we're looking at day 2, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what's funny? CPAs never get a day off. Ever. You think I'd be client free today? Well, think again. Because I was emailing a client back and forth because I'm always connected for some reason. So show love to your resident CPA. Tell them how much you appreciate them, because whenever you have a question, they're certainly there with an answer. That's for damn sure. So I'm starting the red beans and rice. I'm cutting up the Polska kielbasa now. And this should be fun. I'm stepping up my game. Look at that deliciousness. Wow. If you could smell that, you would just lose your jaw right now. Oh man. That's what it looks like, baby. Oh yeah. I decided to add the rice. I let the rice soak up all the juices. And it looks like it's turned out okay. Come here. Let's see. Take it easy, Mama. Don't let it some more. Is it good?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we got a winner on this one.
Good stuff. The lasagna was good.
Babblefish 5. It's delicious. Oh yeah. That one's a keeper. I told the Bumble that we're dehydrating all this, and he goes, "Nah, I'm getting a bowl." So I'm sure we'll have plenty. Babblefish 5. That's a really good. That's a good meal. Mis amigos y mis amigas. Hoy es 3 días. Estoy cocinando en la cocina. Today I'm looking to do lentils and rice. Here's my lentils. Here's my rice. Oh, damn my eyes. Ah. This is a whole bunch of onions. We're going to do some caramelized onions today with the meal, based on Babblefish 5's recipe, which so far have turned out pretty good. The spaghetti and pasta was mainly my concoction that I deal with. I didn't really stick to his recipe, and I think it came out a little bit bland, especially when I'm going to rehydrate it. The red beans and rice, nice. And I'm thinking this lentils and rice is going to come out pretty good too, based on his direction. So let's get into it and caramelize some onions, and let's get this whole thing cooking. Peace! These onions seem to be caramelized. I've never caramelized onions ever. So let's see how these things taste. That's a sweet onion. Props, bro. Paddlefish 5 is on the money. Alright, let's continue to prepare. Alright, that didn't take very long to cook. I'd say probably about half an hour, 40 minutes. Got a lot of stuff in here. So, let's go for the first taste test. Got onion in there. There we go. Lost the onion. Go back for another onion. All right. I've never had lentils before, so it's a first for a lot of things. That's not bad. Those onions really bring a nice sweetness to it. It's had on the bland side, so we'll see how this turns out when I'm done dehydrating it. And when I rehydrate it, if it's still bland, chances are I'd probably want to put some hot sauce in it. Maybe steal some packages from Taco Bell, the fire sauce. That might spice it up a little bit. But I'm not sure if this is supposed to be really spicy. I think it's supposed to be on the sweet side. So, we'll play around with it. Time to dehydrate. Alright, it is fully dehydrated. Let's take a look. That's what it looks like when it's fully dehydrated. I got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 servings out of it. And again, my servings are 2-cup servings because I like to eat a lot when I'm on the trail. Now let's package these bad boys. So, I got the seal meal package. And I'm going to, actually, I'm not going to package this one because I'm going to taste test this one. I'm going to do a separate video on the taste testing. Me and the Bumble are going to have at some of these things. I'll let you know how it rehydrates, and then I'll go into the final cost and the per meal cost at the end. So I double bag these because sometimes there's sharp edges, and well, if you double bag it, chances are you get a good seal and it won't break through the seal because for some reason they really need to make these bags just a tad bit thicker, just in case you get some sharp objects to poke through. I learned this from Battlefish 5 again. He's got some mad skills when it comes to cooking meals and packaging stuff. Take the paper towel, put it up in there to stop this first bag from sealing in. You can see that. There it is. Dehydrator. My food saver, not my dehydrator. Sorry. Quite tired still. As you can see. Trying to get it as even as possible. Alright. Lock and load, baby! Lock and load! Go, 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 go! Now it's heating up the strip. Seal up the bag. Light goes off, trap is clean. There it is. So I'm going to be doing this, the rest of these things, and hope you guys enjoyed this whole little cooking session, and we'll get on to the taste testing video 2. Water Monkey out.